What's going on, guys? This is KNasty3090 here. Welcome back to an episode of the Detroit Tigers Realistic Franchise, episode 18. We lost in the playoffs again, 2022. So we're going to the offseason. I mean, at least we're not going to get fired, but we need a win. We do have Benintendi and JP Crawford. We're going to get raises. Will Smith's a free agent. Same with Valdi. Same with Abreu. So let's get into the offseason and figure this stuff out. Farm director retired, and Matt Boyd actually pitched for us for a few years. Not too good, but he did pitch. No Hall of Fame inductees. Exclusive free agents, we have a lot. So Benintendi, definitely want to give him the qualifying offer. Definitely want to keep him if I can. A 5-year deal with a player option should. Will Smith didn't pitch well. I'm okay with moving on from him. He only wants $6 million though. I might have to do that. That's a really good deal. Joe Kelly struggled this year. He wants $4. Again, not a bad deal. Avalon as a lefty, he really struggled, so I'm going to move on from him. Evaldi didn't pitch great during the regular season, but if he's like $3 or $4 million and he's $5, it's a little pricey. Matt Adams is like a bench guy, 3.3. We don't need that. Same with Gaddis and Abreu. We're going to move on from all that. So I want to keep Benintendi, Smith, and Kelly. Hey, Juno. And yeah, let's see if we can get those guys. We signed all 3. Perfect. And our budget is still pretty good. So let's go to the next stage. And let's take a look at arbitration. JP Crawford's going to get a raise. He hit 26 home runs last year. He's 28. 2 more years so he's a free agent. I'm not going to give him a 5-year deal. 2 years at $11 million. I think that's fine. At that time, we'll be 30. He's a free agent. We'll probably cut ties with him. Get a nice little draft pick. And then we will move on from him and then figure out shortstop from there. But 2 years at 11, I think, is fair for elite defense, or above average defense, 81. But 96 reaction, he can hit. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So let's sign him. It's actually going to be less than that because he's so happy. It's only going to be about 10.1 a year. So that's not bad. Paul Fry was a lefty we got. He was dominant for us. He's 30, though. So $3 million for 2 years, I think is fair. Let's do 1 year at a time. Let's do 2 with a team option. Let's do that. Oh, it can be less. He's so happy to be here. I think, is this the guy who is like from Michigan? Yeah, and he loves being near home. Actually, he doesn't care. He just loves our coaching staff. Garcia, a reliever, pitched really well for us. So 2.4, like a 2-year deal. I think that's fine. Want 2.5. Nico Goodrum has been a solid bench guy, like a super utility. Obviously, with guys with injuries on in this one, we need them. It's a little pricey, 2.2, but you know what? He ends up playing. It's actually more like 2. I mean, last year he had 164 at bats, 55 games, and then same with Ronnie Rodriguez, kind of the same boat. Wasn't as good, but yeah, it's kind of the same boat. We'll keep them both, and there's both super utilities. And, I mean, look, they can play every position. We want that. Tender contracts now. Rixey, I might try to lock him up. Just give him a big-time contract. Like, if I just give him, like, a 7-year deal. We're paying more now. But what's going to happen is, then he's 29 at that time. We buy, here is 1 year service time. So we're buying 2 years of free agency. So, I mean, those last 2 years, we're going to get a steal. For the next year or two, we're overpaying. But I think we're going to save money in the long run. So let's do that. So let's get our boy Rixey locked up. 7-year deal. It's going to be a little less than that. It's going to be 67.5. Logan Allen, surprise rookie of the year. I'll just do 2 years because I'm not sure if he'll continue with that. Bo Burrows didn't really pitch great, so I'll do I don't want to give him 5. I'll do like 3. 2.3 is really cheap. It's actually going to be a little less than that, 2.1. Dennis Means might be our third baseman this year. So I'll sign him. Paul Volker. Sign him. Jake Rogers. At least will be our backup. Do platoon. Sign him. And then, yeah, I'll take care of the rest of this, and then we'll move on with the offseason. All right, so those contracts were offered. So you can see we can lose some guys to the 40-man, or to the Rule 5 drafts. We have to add them to the 40-man. The big one to see is Paul Volker, so let's add him. Add to the Major League roster. Our bullpen looks stacked. I'm not sure if he'll actually be on the big league roster. But we have a very stacked bullpen. 3 good lefties with Will Smith, Sir Anthony. Other than that, the rest of those guys, I'm not too worried about losing them. Maybe Matt Hall. Just he's only a B potentially is 30, but you know what? It's nice to have depth just in case. The rest of them, Will Castro's a shortstop actually. He's 25, C potential. But you know what? We might need him. So let's go through the roster and see what we need. So, starting rotation, we got Fulmer, Logan Allen, Casey Mize, Bo Burrows. We have Flores, who has not pitched the big shit, but neither has our Manning did last year. Limited action at the end. So, I don't know. I'll probably rock with, I don't know, probably Manning. Give him a chance. Flores will probably start the year in AAA. We also have Christian Javier, who's getting close. So, we have some players here. Bullpen we just looked at, I mean, it's stacked. Like, unfortunately, I think one of these guys is going to start the year in the minors. Our catcher right now is Jake Rogers. I think I'd rather have him be a backup, but we might need to figure that out. First base, Ronald Guzman, and who can definitely play first. Every day I want him to. Fiosilio, or Cielo, I don't know. Great defensive first baseman, or really good, excuse me, not great. But I think he's a fine backup. We also have Ray Franco, who's not ready, so maybe find another depth first baseman in free agency. Scooter Gennett at second. Candelario at third. We'll keep him, but Means and Bryman are just continuing to work their way up through the system. Like, I'll give Candelario one more chance. He's a good deal. I'm going to add him to the trade block, though, just in case we get an offer. I'm going to have to think about it. But you got 2 guys working their way up through the system. Shortstop is Crawford. Benintendi versus Christian Stewart and Mookie Betts. So, probably Stewart's our DH. So, that's the team. So we need to get a catcher, and then maybe some depth, and I don't think starters. So really just a catcher. So let's see what's in free agency. Gary Sanchez, 40 home runs last year. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to get him. Let's do 4 with a player. 3 with a player. That would be best. I'm not sure if we can afford him, but that would be awesome. Damn it. Damn it. He's going to the Giants. All right. Plan B. Tony Wolters. Not a bad catch. At 311 last year. $11 million. Let's do a 1-year deal. Buster Posey is out there. He might be a little cheaper. Slightly, but. Okay. Edwin Diaz is a Pirate. Why are the Giants trying to get Wolters? They just got Sanchez. Omar Narvaez actually is probably not a bad option because he can get on base. And he's only 8.7. Let's just do 1 year with him. Okay. Manny Margot's a Mariner. Barrios is a Rocky. Blake Snell's a Brewer. Chad Green's an Angel. Grandal. Not great. Plawecki. No. Zanino can hit for power. I want Narvaez, though. What if we do 2 years, a player option down to 7.1? I don't know why we can't afford that. Joe Musgrove is an Angel. Bregman is a Mariner. Taylor Rogers is a Phil. Let's do this. Update trading block. Let's put Candelario on it, and I want catcher. I guess it's center fielder and maybe starters. And yeah, second base. Why not? Let's see if maybe we can get Trevor Williams as a Met, Kevin Herrera as a Phil, Alex Reyes as a Red Sox. These guys need to sign. That's what they need to do. David Dull is an A. Christian Villanueva is a Marlin. You might be able to get a catcher in the Rule 5 draft too. Maybe. We'll see. Aaron Judge is a Cub. 10-year deal. Wow. All right. So we have the 29th pick in the draft. And let's see. Oops. Austin Ray can't hit. Torrens can't hit. Stuart Turner can't hit. None of these. Lugbauer can kind of hit. I'll take him. Nah. I might just rock with Jake Rogers, unfortunately. But let's, I don't know. Let's see if we can get some salary relief. I don't know. Or maybe those guys will come down on their demands later in the offseason. Or we get a trade offer. Arbitration. All right, so those guys signed. So maybe now we now have the money. Oh, Navarre signed. There is Jonathan Lucroy. Not great. Buster Posey. He's 9.8, and we're just negative. So if I bring it down to 8.4, we should be able to sign him. We offered him $100,000 more than them. Asshole. Wellington Castillo out. Jeez, I don't like these options. I didn't want to get like a first baseman as like a depth guy. Brandon Bell, ooh, $3 million. No, this is a guy who's gonna be like a minor leaguer. Christian Walker can also play the outfield. $700,000. Yeah, that's just a nice little depth option. Let's view that. Is there anyone on the trade block? A catcher? No. I'll probably just rock with Jake Rogers, unfortunately. I mean, Lucroy can't hit. He didn't hit last year. Castillo can't hit. Didn't hit last year. Avila can't hit. He hit 370, but in 27 at-bats. I mean, yeah. Anthony Rendon got traded for Conforto and Sapuki. Wow. Joey Gallo's an Indian. Tim Anderson's a Ranger. Haniger's a Pirate. Arcia's a Pirate. Kiermaier's a Blue Jay. We have to do coaching. We need a farm director. That's actually important. There we go. Frank Archer. Might change. I wish I could change his name to Sterling. So, yeah, I guess, Jake Rogers. Hey, maybe he hits. I don't know. We'll see. He's above average of fielder. I mean, last year, 435 at-bats. He hit 9 home runs, 244. He's not a superstar, but almost a 3 WARs. It's fine. Now, if he gets hurt, not so fine. Off-season's over. Let's go to the regular season. So, Fulmer, Mize, Allen, Burrows, Manning, Javier, perfect. So, who did they send down? Feliz is a starter, correct? Yeah. So put him there. And Flores is a starter. Put him there. David Muller is a starter. Daddy's only a C potential. And sure. So I guess everyone made it. I feel like we're missing someone. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Alvarado, Kelly, Jimenez, Will Smith, Dominguez. Yeah, where's Fry? Did my settings get screwed up? Everything's manual. Where is Fry? He was dominant for us. He's on the Blue Jays. We offered him... Oh, because I think I know what happened. Since we didn't offer him arbitration, he didn't accept the contract. He then became a free agent. That's why. Whatever. Now I know. No one's half the battle. I mean, luckily our bullpen's stacked. Lineup. Rixey leading off. He's not a DH, by the way. I'm going to fix that. It's going to be Christian Stewart's a DH. So Rixey leading off, though, I don't hate it. He should get on base. Scooter Gennett, Mookie, Benintendi, Candelario, Crawford, Guzman, Stewart. Yeah, let's put him there since he's so low contact. Not terrible contact. We'll see how he does. And Jake Rogers. And in the bench, Rodriguez, Goodrum, Savecki is our backup. Daz Cameron. Do we have another roster spot? We don't. So I guess Fiasio, or whatever his name, will be in the minors to start the year, but that's still fine because Goodrum can play first and Rodriguez can play first. So, I mean, there will be injuries. National League lineup. Just put in Jake Rogers. American League. I mean, for the left-handed pitching. That looks fine. And then that looks fine as well. All right, so let's see where we rank on everything. Standings-wise, we're ranked 6th. 7th in contact, 4th in power, 8th in pitching, 18th in defense, 16th in speed. Indians are 11th, Royals are 26th, Twins are 28th, White Sox are 25th. Another weak division, so we should do well. Top prospects, I'm a little worried about Tampa. Luckily, they're not in our division. Matt Manning's at 13. He's not in the bigs. Dennis Meads is at 23. Brams wasn't even on it, if I remember right, at the end of the last episode. Juan Feliz, a starter. Short guy, only 5'11". 69 overall, so that's nice. He's at 43. And that is it. All right. So, I think that will end the season. Let's sign our scouts. West, West, Central, East. We need an international. So, let's get rid of you. Can we improve our East scout? We can. We can even improve our West scout. And we can improve our Central scout. So, might as well. So, that's taken care of. So, next episode, we'll do the regular season. See how we do. Hopefully, injuries aren't going to kill us. And, yeah, I think the lineup's going to be really good. I think the rotation has a chance to be really good. Bullpen should be a strength. It really just boils down to, like, health and hope people perform. But we'll see you in the next episode, boys. I will see you then. Take it easy. Peace.